Assalamualaikum, and my name is Abdulhamid bin Abi Razak, and I will explain you guys about our assignment introduction. Financial management is the function in an organization that is concerned with profitability, expense, cash, and credit to carry out its objective as satisfactorily as possible. Our group choose PANASONIC and PENSONIC as the company that need to analyze their financial management. This assignment requires our group to analyze the current financial ratio position each company for 3 years, which is 2017 and until 2019. And after that, we will make a comparison between Panasonic and PENSONIC in terms of financial ratio position.
Hello everyone, my name is Archana, daughter of Kunnadan. My metric number A19A0171. Today I am going to present about business nature of the selected company for our assignment. First we gonna talk about the business nature of the PENSONIC company. The PENSONIC group was founded in 1965 as Kate Radio and Electrical Co. in Balai Pulau Penang. From this humble origin as a small retailer cum workshop for electrical home applicants, Kate Radio and Electrical Co. grew under the leadership of its founder, Dato Sri Chew Weng Ka, into the present-day unity. Firstly, in 1974, the first branch was established, and 2 years later, it ventured into the import, export, and distribution of electrical home applicants. Furthermore, Kit Radio Co. and Sdn Bhd was incorporated into a private limited company in 1977. Finally, in 1982, PENSONIC Sales and Service Sdn Bhd came into existence with several branches and throughout Malaysia to house the fast expanding business under one umbrella group. PENSONIC has always been a topic of conjecture as it is an amalgam of two words, Penang and Sonic, hence resulting PENSONIC. Moreover, the name PENSONIC is a tribute to the founder Dato Sri Chew's beloved homestead Penang, while Sonic is an audible reminder of the company's roots in selling radios. PENSONIC is also synonym with the phrase Sound of Penang. PENSONIC was registered as a trademark in Malaysia in 1984 and is now registered in more than 20 countries, laying the foundation for global expansion. For the first time, a locally conceived and produced range of electrical products took its place among established brands from Japan, Europe, and United States. Okay, now we're gonna talk about business nature of the PANASONIC company. Konosuke Matsushita founded Matsushita Electric Houseware Manufacturing Works in 1918. First of all, Matsushita Sales and Service Sdn Bhd, Moscow, established in 1976. In 1979, Kedai National was launched nationwide. Moreover, in 1980, Konosuke Matsushita, founder of Matsushita, was awarded Tan Sri title by YAB Dato Hussein On, Prime Minister of Malaysia. Launch of nationwide sales and service network coverage in 1991. In 1992, Moscow changes name to National Panasonic Malaysia (NPM). National Panasonic Malaysia celebrates 20th anniversary 20th anniversary in 1996. In 2000, officially opening of Kuantan and Kota Baru branches. In 2001, officially opening of National Panasonic Malaysia Distribution Center. Panasonic won Reader's Digest Super Brand Award for the first time in 2002. In 2003, National Panasonic Malaysia Sdn Bhd becomes Panasonic Malaysia Sdn Bhd, and brand slogan Ideas for Life is created. In 2006, Panasonic Malaysia Sdn Bhd celebrate 3rd anniversary. In 2007, received the Best Brand Applicants in the Corporate Branding category. In 2011, Panasonic Malaysia declared Panasonic Energy for an Eco-Nation. In 2018, Panasonic marked the 100th anniversary of its founding. On the same year, March 7th, the Panasonic Museum was opened in Kadoma City, Ashoka. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nurul Akmal binti Roslan. My matric number is A1980707. So I will tell you about financial ratio position for company Panasonic and also PENSONIC. So the ratio used is first liquidity ratios, activity ratios, leverage ratios, profitability ratios, and lastly market ratios. So from these ratios we know that these two companies have their own profitability from the financial statement, from what we get from annual report from 2017 until 2019. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nur Imelia Shaida binti Kamalul Zaman. I will explain about horizontal analysis for Panasonic Corporation and PENSONIC Malaysia. First, we have current ratio. The value of current ratio in 2017 is the lowest, 4.22 times compared to 2019, which is the highest, 4.52 times. This shows that in 2019, the company is more efficient. Next, net working capital. The value of net working capital in 2017 is the lowest than 2018, which is the highest. This shows that in 2018, it is the best year for a company to absolute measure in liquidity. Average collection period. In average collection period, the highest days to collect debt is 38 days in 2017 and 2018, while the lowest in 2019, which is 34 days. This shows that the reputation has improved a lot in collecting debt in 2019. Account receivable turnover. The value of account receivable turnover in 2019 is the highest, 10.72 times, where the lowest year is 2018, 9.54 times. This shows that the company in 2019 able to collect its receivable more frequently through the year. Fixed asset turnover. In fixed asset turnover, the value of 2018 is the highest, 5.07 times compared to 2017, which is the lowest, 4.77 times. It shows that in 2018, the fixed assets of the company have been utilized efficiently to generate sales. Then we move to total asset turnover. In total asset turnover, the company Panasonic consistent and did well in managing its sales every year. Debt ratios. In debt ratio, the value of 2019 is the lowest, 70% compared to the highest year 2017 and 2018, 18%. It shows that in 2017 and 2018, the company is unstable because the highest ratio has higher overall debt. Debt to equity. The value of debt to equity in 2017 is the highest, 22% compared to the lowest year in 2017 and 2018, which is 21%. This shows that the company is more stable in 2017 as it is lower risk to creditors and investors. Gross profit margin. In gross profit margin, the value of 2019 is the lowest, 18% compared to the highest year 2017 and 2018, which is 20%. It shows that in 2017 and 2018, the company is more productivity. Operating profit margin. The value of operating margin in 2019 is the lowest, 30%, while the highest is 40% in 2017 and 2018 respectively. This shows that in 2017 and 2018, the company is more favorable as the company improved the productivity. Net profit margin. In net profit margin, the value 2017 is the highest, 11.3%, while the lowest in year 2019 is 0.55%. This shows that in 2017, the company is more efficient in order to measure the company produce better income for shareholders. Return on assets. The highest value of return on assets is 12.6% in 2017, while the lowest is 0.61% in 2019. This shows that in 2017, the company more effectively managing its asset to produce higher return on investment. Return on equity. The highest value of return on equity is 15.5% in 2017, while the lowest is 0.74% in 2019. This shows that in 2017, the company is using its investors' fund effectively and produce higher income for shareholder. Earning per share. The highest value of earning per share is Rm 2.09 in 2017, while the lowest is Rm 0.10 cent in 2019. This shows that the company have produced more income per share. Next is PENSONIC Malaysia. Current ratio. The value of current ratio in 2017 is the highest, 1.33 times compared to 2019, which is the lowest, 1.18 times. This shows that in 2017, the company more efficient in order to pay its RM1 liability. Net working capital. The value of net working capital in 2019 is the lowest than 2017, which is the highest. This shows that in 2017, it is the best year for company to absolute measure in liquidity. Average collection period. In average collection period, the highest days to collect debt is 76 days in 2019, while the lowest in 2018, which is 67 days. This shows that the company has improved a lot in collecting the debt in 2018. Account receivable turnover. The value of account receivable turnover in 2018 is the highest, 5.49 times, where the lowest year is 2019, 4.83 times. This shows that in 2019, able to collect its receivable more frequently throughout the year. Fixed asset turnover. In fixed asset turnover, the value of 2017 is the highest, 3.71 times compared to 2019, which is the lowest, 2.82 times. It shows that in 2017, the fixed asset of the company has been utilized efficiently to generate sales. Debt ratio. In debt ratio, the value of 2018 and 2019 is same and highest, 58% compared to the lowest year 2017, 53%. This shows that the company is more stable in 2018 and 2019 as it is lower risky to creditors and investors. Debt to equity. The value of debt to equity in 2018 is the highest, 141% compared to the lowest year 2017, 112%. This shows that the company is more stable in 2017 as it is lower risky to creditors and investors. Gross profit margin. The value of gross profit margin in 2017 is the highest, 22% compared to the lowest year in 2019, which is 80%. This shows that in 2017, the company is more productivity. The value of operating margin, profit margin in 2017 is the highest 1.9%, while the lowest is 0.56% in year 2019. This shows that in 2017 the company is more favorable as the company improved the productivity. In net profit margin, the value in 2017 is the highest 1.9%, while the lowest is negative 1.0% in year 2018. It shows that in 2018, the company is more efficient in order to measure the company produce better income for shareholders. Return on assets. The value of return on assets in 2018 is the lowest, negative 1.2%, and the highest value is in year 2017, 22.5%. This shows that in 2017 the company more effectively managing its asset to produce higher on investment. Return on equity. In return on equity, the value in 2017 is the highest, 5.3%, where the lowest value is in year 2018, which is negative 2.9%. It shows that in 2017, the company is using its investors' fund effectively and produce higher income for shareholders. Earning per share. In earning per share, the value of 2017 is the highest, Rm 0.09 cents, compared to the year 2019, which is the lowest, Rm negative 0.05 cents. It shows that in year 2017, the company is produce more income per share. That's all.
Vertical analysis for Panasonic and PENSONIC. Current ratio, Panasonic is higher than PENSONIC. A higher current ratio is always more variable than a lower current ratio because it shows the company can more easily make current debt payment. If the current ratio is below 1, that means the company will not be able to pay off of the liability. Net working capital, Panasonic and PENSONIC. Panasonic is higher than PENSONIc. The greater the amount of working capital, the more like it will be able to make its payment on time. This shows both company have a positive value, but Panasonic is a very absolutely measure in liquidity. Average collection period. Panasonic is lower than PENSONIC. It shows the Panasonic can organize their payment well. A lower average collection period indicates the organization collect payment faster and does not have problem in collecting debts. Account receivable turnover. Panasonic is higher than PENSONIC. It shows the Panasonic is more effective in collecting receivable. Fixed asset turnover. Panasonic is higher than PENSONIC. For instance, a ratio of 1 means that the net sale of a company equal the average total asset for the years. It shows the Panasonic is more effective of fixed asset to generate sale. Total asset turnover. Panasonic is 1.12 times, PENSONIC is 1.18 times. It shows the PENSONIc is more effective a total asset to generate sale. This ratio measures how effective a firm use its asset to generate sale, so a higher ratio is always more variable. Debt ratio. Panasonic is lower than PENSONIC. A lower debt shows that Panasonic imply a more stable business with potential in long-term business because a company with a lower debt ratio always have a lower overall debt. Debt to equity. Panasonic is lower than PENSONIC. PENSONIC is higher ratio, which is reflect to the higher amount of debt. Gross profit margin. Panasonic and PENSONIc the same number of gross profit margin, which is 18%, which is the company consistent and did well. Operating profit margin, Panasonic is higher than PENSONIC. That means Panasonic is the best indicate better productivity. This show the Panasonic will manage their operating expenses. Net profit margin, Panasonic is higher than PENSONIC. That means Panasonic is good to indicate better income to shareholder. This may be caused by Panasonic generate more revenue and strive to achieve the highest ratio. Return on asset, Panasonic and PENSONIC. Panasonic is higher than PENSONIc. A higher ratio can get a positive feedback from investor because it shows that the company more effectively manage its asset to produce greater amount of the net income. Return on equity, Panasonic is higher than PENSONIC. It shows Panasonic indicate higher return to shareholder. Earning per share, Panasonic is higher than PENSONIC. Earning per share is the same as any profitability or market prospect ratio. Higher earning per share is always better than a lower ratio because this means the company is more profit and the company has more profit to distribute to its shareholder. This show that Panasonic indicate better income per share.
Hello guys, this is Subrashni Shanmugam. I'm going to explain about recommendation. Panasonic should invest more money in technology research and developing new innovative product automate process across the board, given the size of its growth and the various geography plans to enter. Panasonic can invest in products that are less expensive to the consumers to expand their market. Revenue will rise as the market is expanded. More money should be put into emerging technology. Furthermore, Panasonic should collaborate with manufacturing divisions such as product planning, design, engineering, and quality, and customer support divisions such as marketing, distribution, construction, and maintenance service. The organization seeks to increase customer loyalty by introducing stages to product system solution and service based on the service finding. Panasonic, for example, competes with Panasonic and LG, and as a result, Panasonic sales will decline. Panasonic must come up with an innovative concept for a new product in order to draw new customers and maintaining existing ones. To save money, the company must look at the cost of products sold and operating expenses and see if there are any cost-cutting opportunities. In addition, in order to save money, the company must see how it can reduce the size of its inventories. Thank you.
Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Amira Syahira binti Muhammad Arifin. My metric number is A19B1088. Okay, so today I will present for my part, which is attachment. So our group has decided to choose company Panasonic and PENSONIC. Okay, I will start with year 2017. Company Panasonic. For the statement of financial position, for the total equity and liabilities is RM1005,444. Then for statement profit or loss, profit before tax is 158,099. Okay, second, for the company Pensonic, total asset is RM253,224,795. And for statement profit or loss, profit for the financial year is RM6397,582. Okay, next I move to the year 2018 with company Panasonic. Total asset is RM1071,194, and for profit before tax is 166,312. Then for company Pensonic, total asset is 271,555 ringgit. Last but not least, for the year 2019. For the company Panasonic, total asset is RM1009729, and for profit before tax is 131,310. Then for company PENSONIC, total asset is RM275,759,343, and for profit before tax is RM1805235. That's all for me. Thank you.
Now I will explain about the conclusion. In conclusion, Panasonic is more stable than PENSONIC because the first is Panasonic was 4.52 times its higher ratio compared to PENSONIC. PENSONIC which is 1.18 times and that means Panasonic have ability to pay their short-term obligations. Panasonic has more net working capital than PENSONIC. It shows that both companies have a positive value that, but Panasonic is very absolute measure in the liquidity. Panasonic also indicate higher return in first firm investment. Next is Panasonic also indicates a higher return to shareholders. And that's all for me. Thank you very much.